it was created by men to please men. Because really it's all about getting your 72 virgins and getting into paradise. Women are really looked at very poorly in it. Women are the source of all evil, not man's desires, it's women. When you get before the great judge, Allah is the great judge, then your life's works are put in a balance, and every good work is worth 10 bad works. So if you've got 100 good works in your life and you've got 999 bad works, the scale still falls on the side on good. You get to go into paradise, get your 72 virgins. And that's really what it's focused on. And it's not, Allah is not presented as a God of love. Allah is not presented as a God that is interested in the lives of the people who serve Him. Jehovah God and Jesus Christ are the only ones that are presented in any religion, in any belief system that exists, as being interested in those who serve Him and in loving them and in giving to them. There are no other religion, there's no other belief system that exists on this world that has that commonality. That's the baseline. There's a lot of people that serve their gods, and a lot of religions, a lot of belief systems throughout the world, out of fear. They give to their gods so their gods won't do bad things to them, or so that their gods will do good things for them. And Christianity is not about getting. And Christianity is not about avoiding receiving bad. Christianity is about having an ongoing relationship with a loving God who is concerned about your needs, is concerned about your life, is concerned about your character, is concerned about your emotional state. He's concerned about all that you are. And He doesn't leave any of that out. I mean, that's a loving Father. And that's who He is. And that's what makes Christianity different. You know, there's no other system, there's no other religion that teaches that God paid the price for you.
I remember one time you were doing a teaching on the very first individuals, so the important, or not the protagonist, but like Noah, Adam, and one thing that really kind of like when I was following with your teaching, I talked about how the story of salvation is also, you can read it, or the definitions of their names.
Well, the first 10 generations.
Yeah, the first 10 generations.
If you look at the meanings of their names, it actually spells out the salvation, what the salvation message is.
Yeah, and I was like, I've been reading, like, you know, I don't know, not to boast, but I've been reading the Bible since I was like 16, 12 years old, 15 years old, there you go, teenager. And I never knew that. Like, I never get it.
It's the first time I heard of this.
Yeah, I was like...
Yeah, but I've got to confess to you guys, that was not my original revelation. I got it from somebody else.
Oh, really?
Okay. So...
That's how good stuff gets passed along.
That's right. But it's not about... See, it's not about who gets it. Or who's the person. Oh, wow, I come up with something nobody else has got. No. We're supposed to share it all anyway. You know, you get one thing, and you get one thing, and you get one thing, and I get one thing, and we share, and we all got 4 things.
Well, that's the whole point of God wanting a family for us to, you know, well, treat us, we're supposed to treat each other like a family for us to come together. It's not like you get this revelation, you got to stay on your own.
No.
You know, so.
But man says you got to separate because of that, because we're not in agreement now, because I got revelation, you don't got revelation, I don't have. Now we can't be together. And unity isn't about that we're in agreement on everything or that we're alike on everything. It's about, it's all right, we can be different. We all love Jesus Christ.
It would be nice if we all agreed on the same thing, though.
It would be.
Yeah,
it may not be as interesting, but it'd be nice.
They're like spiritual Brady Bunch. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah. Cheaper by the dozen.
There you go.
Oh, and Mr. Murphy, I was thinking about what the Lord told to Moses. He said, "No man can see my face and live." The thing is that when Jesus Christ. I believe it's Jesus Christ that came to Abraham, and before he came to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right.
Because the thing
There's
is,
two angels and him. Yeah.
and the thing is that because he bows down right there and then to him, and he says, "If you find pleasure, I think in me, my Lord, stay here, and I'll feed you."
Yeah, and I don't agree with the thing that you said on the from the pulpit the other night about when they talk face to face that had to die, because he said, because that wouldn't make sense because he said that to him afterwards.
Well, same chapter 33 of Exodus. Okay. I'm in Genesis. You can't find Exodus in the middle of Genesis, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, Exodus 33.
And one thing I know, because Abraham specifically tells him, "And you, judge of the earth, you who are the judge of the earth, will you judge the righteous with the wicked?" And nobody else is the judge of the earth, only the Lord of hosts.
Okay, here it is, verse 18, chapter 33 of Exodus, verse 18. And he said, Moses said, "I beseech thee, show me thy glory." And he, God, said, "I will make all my goodness pass before thee, and I will proclaim the name of the Lord before thee. And I will be gracious to whom I will be gracious, and I will show mercy on whom I will show mercy." And he, this is God continuing, said, "Thou cannot see my face, for there shall no man see me and live."
I think that face, it's not talking about his face.
What's it talking about?
I think he's talking about, he's asking to see his glory, like where you came from. Show me where you're all about. I want to see
where does the definition of glory mean? Where's the definition of glory mean?
I think that
where he comes from.
The Hebrew with a face of what.
Okay, let me look it up here. I will look that up. Let's see what it says for face.
And do you have the Hebrew Bible where it has that word?
Yeah, actually I do.
Yeah, let's get the exact word.
Okay, hold on. Where's the...
and see if it matches the face from the other one.
That's a good question.
Because I think he's...
Verse 20.
I believe that he's wanting to see... That's what he wants to show his glory. And the word for...
Okay, the word in verse 20 there, "Thou cannot see my face, for no man shall see my face and live," is the Strong's number 6440, which is...
See, they use the same 6440 for both of them.
Well, then it's the same word.
But do you have a Hebrew Bible?
This is coming from the Hebrew.
Does it have?
Strong's is taking the Hebrew.
Oh.
This is panim, which is plural, but always used as a singular of an unused noun, used in a great variety of applications, literally and figuratively, also with prepositional prefix, as a preposition.
Of what came? Preposition is something that came before.
No, well, you can add it, though. It's saying you can add a preposition, okay? Because of beseech, countenance, edge. Countenance is how somebody looks. Endure, inquire, face, favor, fear, forefront, front part. Front word.
I want to see the front part.
Well, okay, but there's a whole bunch of different words.
Right, but see, when he's talking about, the back, the word back parts is like is achari, right?
And I gotta look at it.
Well, guys, what about this right here in Isaiah? When you said that, I remember this. So when he looks at God, he says, "Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For mine eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts."
See, I think
he didn't die.
Right. It's the
Okay. What did you say that was? The after parts? I see.
Is it
Achor.
Achori or
okay. Like Achori, which is the behind or back or
behind.
Okay.
See, or what came before.
Okay. Now we got to go back to verse 11, because that's the other one you're saying that it's not.
And see.